All right, we are ready to pour some concrete. We got a line here. You can see it right there. It's just a line, and I put a level on it. You know, string level, $5. Don't need a laser to level. I mean, we're only doing. I didn't even use a laser to level on the backyard deck, which was 9 holes, and the thing's perfect. So this is super simple. Now, I have my holes dug. Let me flip you around. Pulled all this stuff out of this hole, you believe that? And I got this one, and I got this one here. This was the first one I dug, so it's always a little bit deeper. If you ever dug holes by hand, pulled all these rocks out of there. Oh man, I tell you, all these rocks out of all 3 holes, not just this hole. That would just be all rocks. And we'll put some of that stuff back when we pour the concrete, but here's dirt. We're gonna use that to cover up a lot of this stuff. What we're going to do is we're going to pour, and then we're going to put a riser, you know what I mean, a cylinder, cardboard cylinder, to make the footing. It's a 4-inch by 1 foot high is how I'm going to go. And this line is the height of the cylinder, and which will level everything off real nice. And I would say we'll be close. We'll be within a 1/2 inch on our 6x6. We're going to go 6x6 on top of a 14-inch cylinder footing. But we're not going to go cylinder all the way in. We're going to fill this entire thing up with concrete. All right, there's my concrete. High strength. If you're doing pouring footings, you need to use high strength concrete right there. You know, pre-mixed. So I'm just add water. I'm not doing any sand or anything like that. And see, there's the brackets. Okay. This is not a bracket. That is a bracket right there. Look at this baby. So this goes in the footing. This is a standoff of 1 inch, so that the 6x6 doesn't touch the concrete, which is important. And these are going to go on the sides, obviously, and then they give you these lag bolts right here. And that thing is serious. This thing is about $100. One of those, not all of them. I'm talking about one of them is $100. That is with tax. It's like $100. It's like $95 or something like that. That's serious dough. And we got a mixer. If you watched my backyard deck video, which you can see through this window, that back deck right there. See it way down over there. That was 9 holes, about 6,000 pounds of concrete, and I did it all by hand. Every single pound. But this time, we're going to use this mixer. This is my friend Jamie's mixer. And it doesn't mix up that much concrete. I mean, I think maybe it does 1 80-pound bag, which sounds ridiculous. But it's not that big. But I mean, obviously, it's going to be helpful. It's definitely going to be helpful. Is it worth it to buy one for one project for 3 holes? Probably not. Probably not, but I'll let you know. All right, let's get going. All right, we have already run into a problem here. Wheelbarrow does not fit underneath here, so you cannot empty it into a wheelbarrow, bring it over to a hole and dump it. Now you might be saying, just move the thing over to the hole and pour it right in there. You can't do that. You can't do that. I mean, first of all, look at the wheel placement, right? Which means to pour it out, the inside lip here is inside the wheel, which means you almost need to be over the hole. Hole's got to start like here. You're liable to this thing will just fall right into the hole. You can't do that. What we're going to do is this. I use this to do the 6,000 pounds by hand. I just poured the cement in here, the concrete, mixed the water, mixed it up right here with a shovel, and then dumped it in. Obviously, we're going to do the mixing on that. We're going to put that thing right here over the masonry bucket and pour it into here, and then cut a little door. See this? It's a little door, and you get yourself some rope to save your back with a knot right there, and then you're just going to lift it up, and door will open, concrete will pour into the hole. if you're going to do this, a good idea is to fill this thing up with water before you put the bag of cement in. This allows you to clean it off. This is what I do when I mix it up by hand as well with the masonry bucket. And you want to keep this thing clean. It's important. And you'd be surprised how much water it takes to mix up an 80-pound bag. You want this thing to be pretty close to horizontal when it's mixing, because you want it to fold. As it tumbles, you want it to fold. Now that's a perfect amount of water. That was perfect, actually. Okay. Gotta watch out when you undo this. Let me tell you something. If it's up here, meaning it's, let's say it's like this, and you undo this, and you're not ready for it, it can snap back on you. I don't want that to happen. All right, very quickly, because this stuff's dry and I want to make sure I get it done. Here's what I got. You can see now what I'm doing. I'm gonna have the cylinder come up, so we'll just call that the round pillar. Then I have 2 pieces of rebar, and that's just gonna give some strength to that pillar to connect it to the base footing. And we're gonna pour in probably a couple bags. I think it'll take to fill that up, maybe. And then we'll sink that baby in. I've already measured it out nice. The center is 18 inches from this line, which is the end of the deck. I like to do 1'6". 2 foot is max on an overhang. That's code. So I like to do 1'6", leaves some room to play. And I do 1'6" this way as well. So the end of the deck will be 1'6" off this way. So this is 6'6" from the house. All right, let me mix up some concrete and get it in here poured. And this is gonna be the only one I do for today. I'll count the bags when it's done, but it is a lot. It's a lot. It might be 15 bags. That's a lot more than I thought it was gonna be. There it is. Simpson is in. That string is actually the center. It's just bent. So if this Simpson wasn't here, the string would be right there in the center. Perfect. Now, one thing I didn't do is I didn't put a level on top of this, so maybe I should just quickly grab a level. Let me do that. I'll throw a level on this. Not that I can change it now, but it is level this way. And a little weird this way, but should be okay. We'll figure that out. I'm not too worried. And I am gonna go inside and eat like 5 sandwiches and 2 hot dogs. And then tomorrow we'll do these. And I'm going to use a lot of rocks on these 2 because this just sick, the amount of concrete. Oh, it's going, oh geez, oh, don't want to leave this outside. Let's go and look. I'll tell you right now. We used 18 bags of concrete. Oh my God, 18 bags of concrete. I gotta think about this for a bit here. Okay, grabbed some more. I got 20 bags here. This is 20 plus 8 over there. So we got 14 bags per hole coming up. I used 18 bags on the first hole. 14 bags should be good enough. I really hope so. All right, we got this one done. That's the last one. I didn't do the middle one yet. Why did I do that one? Because I'm actually using my last piece of rebar to strike the line. When this is dry, I am going to connect the line to the Simpson bracket. And you can see that this one, you know, it's kind of ratty on the outside. I don't know. I've actually never used these cylinders, so I'm not completely sure what it should look like. But either way, I can just clean it up. I'll just get a bag of something nice and make it look good. But yeah, now, as far as the height is concerned, the height's pretty darn close. It's pretty darn close, but they do settle. So this is an important thing. Like right now, that looks good over there, but it's probably going to settle, and it's going to be a little bit shorter. But that's all right, because this method that I'm using allows you to level the deck at the top. You just want to get it close over here for looks purposes. Check this, it's got to be something like 77, 79. So this doesn't work out, right? This is 70. Oh no, it's dead on. Oh Jesus, look at that. Okay, that's all right. Okay, let's take a look here. But okay, it's perfect. And freaking, this is perfect. Holy cow, this is, everyone is dead on. 3 for 3, just dropped it in. We're just letting these set up, those two. We got all 28 bags, empty bags, in the burn barrel. That's what it's all about. Man, get yourself a burn barrel. If the county you live in allows burn barrels, get one. All right, whew, man, I got some sun. I got some sun. All right, we are ready to wrap it up. The footings here were done. We're gonna just let them dry. That first footing is a little wonky. I mean, you can just see it from here. It just looks a little wonky. The other two are great. I'll make that first one work. It'll be fine, but yeah, you look at it, it's like, you didn't know what you were doing on this first one. I did not. I winged it, and it really kind of took that first one for me to figure it out. I had more time. I just, I don't know. I had more time, but I didn't really think I did, but I did. I had a lot more time. This high strength, this stuff, it's when it's wet, it takes a while. It takes a few hours for really it's to set where you can't do anything with it anymore. But maybe in the sun 2 hours. But yeah, I mean, I had time. I just didn't think of it. That's all right. We'll make it work. And that's it. So I will catch you on the next video. And I guess it'll be a surprise for what part is next. All right. I'll see you.